Prevention by Teacherism. Every April, Child Abuse Prevention Month is an opportunity to learn about the signs of child abuse and how to prevent it. What is child abuse? Any intentional harm or mistreatment to a child under 18 years old is considered child abuse. Child abuse takes many forms which often occur at the same time. Communities around the nation come together to support families and children by reinforcing strategies that are working. Outreach programs, resources, and activities offer tools for identifying abuse and neglect. With each opportunity, we bring hope to families and come closer to an end to child abuse and neglect. You can observe Child Abuse Prevention Month in your own way. You can support child abuse prevention programs. For more information, visit www.childwelfare.gov. Promote the prevention of child abuse by using hashtag #NationalChildabusepreventionmonth. National Child Abuse Prevention Month was first observed in 1983 by proclamation of President Ronald Reagan. The Office on Child Abuse and Neglect continues to coordinate activities, prepare promotional materials, and host multidisciplinary forums focused on prevention, education, and awareness on an annual basis. Types of child abuse. Physical abuse. Physical child abuse occurs when a child is purposely physically injured or put at risk of harm by another person. Recognizing signs of physical abuse is crucial to preventing child abuse. It is any non-accidental act that results in child's physical injury. It is most often represents unreasonably severe corporal punishment or unjustifiable punishment. This usually happens when a person is frustrated or angry and strikes, shakes, or throws the child. Intentional, deliberate assault such as burning, biting, cutting, poking, twisting limbs, or otherwise torturing a child is also included as a child abuse category. Physical indicators of child abuse: bruise, abrasions, lacerations, bite marks, burn, internal injuries, head injuries, abusive head trauma, fractures. Emotional abuse. Emotional abuse means injuring a child's self-esteem or emotional well-being. It includes verbal and emotional assault, such as continually belittling or berating a child, as well as isolating, ignoring, and rejecting a child. Just as physical injuries can scar and incapacitate a child, emotional maltreatment can cripple and handicap a child emotionally, behaviorally, and intellectually. Self-esteem can be damaged. Severe psychological disorders have been traced to excessive, distorted parental attitudes and actions. One of the hallmarks of emotional abuse is absence of positive interaction, such as praising from parent. These signs indicate that a child may be experiencing emotional or verbal abuse, is withdrawn, depressed, and apathetic, is clingy and forms indiscriminate attachments, unwittingly makes comments such as, "My parents always tells me I'm bad," acts out, and is considered a behavior problem. Example of this: bullies others or chronically uses profanity. Is overly rigid in conforming to instructions of teachers, doctors, and other adults. exhibits exaggerated fearfulness, suffers from sleep, speech, or eating disorders, displays other signs of emotional turmoil, repetitive, rhythmic movements, rocking, whining, picking as calves, suffers from enuresis, bedwetting, and fetal soiling, pays inordinate attention to details, sexual abuse. Child abuse is any sexual activity with a child, such as fondling, oral genital contact, intercourse, exploitation, or exposure to child pornography. It is a type of maltreatment, violation, and exploitation that refers to involvement of the child in a sexual activity to provide sexual gratification or financial benefit to a perpetrator. Sex abuse is broad. It includes contact for sexual purposes, molestation, statutory rape, prostitution, pornography, exposure, incest, and other sexual exploitation. You can report to National Sexual Assault Online Hotline at 800-656-4673. Medical abuse. Medical abuse occurs when someone gives false information about illness in a child that requires medical attention, putting the child at risk of injury and unnecessary medical care. One of the known medical abuse in the United States is the situation of Gypsy Rose. Last is the neglect. Child neglect is failure to provide adequate food, shelter, affection, supervision, education, or dental or medical care. More children die from neglect than any other form of child abuse. Children living through abuse and neglect unnecessarily suffer the ill effects of this trauma for the rest of their lives. Children who are nurtured and supported throughout childhood are more likely to thrive and develop into happy, healthy, and productive adults. Read on to learn about what is considered child neglect. Child welfare is removed from their home and placed into foster care every 2 minutes. Annual estimate 1,750 children died from child abuse and neglect in 2020. 5 children are killed by abuse or neglect each day in America. Child abuse reports involved 7.1 million children. 90.6% of victims are maltreated by one or both parents. 74.9% are neglected. 17.5% are physically abused. 9.3% are sexually abused. 6.1% are psychologically maltreated. Who can report child abuse? The answer is very simple. Anyone who witnessed abuse behavior towards a child can and should report it. These are the mandated reporters. Child abuse is not just a family problem, it is a social health issue. Child abuse is everyone's business. Record mandated reporter or not, we are all responsible for the health and safety of American children. See something, hear something, please speak up because a child can't report it. National Child Abuse Hotline 1-800-422-4453. save a child from further harm, or you might even save a child's life. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.